Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2023 Salem FSX 167RBK. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, go over a few of the changes for the new 2023 lineup. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Salem FSX here. Again, the 167 model here. We're gonna spin through here and then head back outside, show you around the outside. But a few new things to kind of mention as we're looking around in here. We have new wood color, new dinette cushion colors, new tabletop and countertop colors, new floor color. So they've changed up a lot of the interior colors and look of the inside. I'm going to start back here in the rear and then we'll kind of spin back forward here. So looking in the back, you have your rear bathroom area here. So you have foot flush toilet. There's some storage underneath of your sink area here and your traditional wood medicine cabinet here. Little window back here does open. Over on the right side here, we have a little vent fan up top. ABS tub surround, basically a little step-in shower. And this has a heavy-duty pull-across, like vinyl type of curtain that is supposed to self-clean and rinse itself off as it goes back into its holder. So nice little feature there. Spinning back around here, looking at the other side, we have a large cabinet here. So you can pack all kinds of goodies in here, your linens. And on the front of these doors, you have mirrors. Then you have a sliding door here to close off your bathroom area. Up top here you have some overhead cabinet space. Decent amount of storage there. On the side right here we have some controls. So we have our awning in and out button, a couple light switches, water heater on gas, water pump, battery meter, fresh, black, and gray tank readers here. The dinette will go down and make into a bed. So you could sleep an extra guest or two here depending on their size. Now there is storage underneath of here you can see popped up in the picture. The only thing I thought was a little weird, the RV manufacturer had those screwed down. Not sure why. But I got curious, unscrewed them just to see what was under there, and a whole bunch of storage there. So if you get yours and it's screwed down, you might want to consider unscrewing it and using the storage. Assuming yours comes screwed down. Another little roof vent fan up here as well. You have the Coleman AC system here. Greystone microwave and a little bit of storage beside the microwave as well. You have the 2-burner Greystone gas stovetop, has little light up knobs. There's also a little flip down glass lid here, kind of acts as a backsplash when it's up, but then it just flips right down, giving you a little more counter space. There's a propane leak detector on the side there. Furnace down below. And then you have quite a bit of storage and a little drawer underneath. Goes back pretty far. Electric box with the breakers and fuses down below the refrigerator. And then you have the 12-volt Everchill refrigerator, 10.7 cubic foot. Now this refrigerator is a little different. It's got kind of a black mirrored kind of look to it, but check this out. I can open this refrigerator from this side, or I can open the refrigerator from the other side. So if you're coming out of the bathroom and you want to grab you a quick drink, you can open it from that side. And same thing with the freezer here. It does the same exact thing. So kind of neat. A little different. Another thing we got going on up here. So we have our little bed slash sofa area right here. There is storage, little storage totes underneath of there. So you can stash a lot of your clothes and things like that, or some little maybe dishes and stuff underneath of there. You have hanging closet on each side of the bed, and there's a little storage on each side of the bed as well down below, but that technically goes into the outdoor storage compartment also. There's electric outlet and USB charger ports on both sides of the bed. The window here on the left does open, but it's also an emergency exit as well. Up here on the ceiling is going to be some TV hookups. So you got an electric outlet. You also have your cable inlet here, TV antenna. There's a booster button here, and then it's pre-prepped for that King Connect Wi-Fi stuff. Now, when you're ready to go to bed, this is pretty simple and easy to do. You basically just flip the sofa down into jackknife mode, and then there's a little handle over on the right. You flip that little handle and the bed comes down. So real simple, and then it just flips right back up. Just takes a few seconds to do. There is also a little charge controller thing here that has USB ports on the side as well. But overall, for a quick little weekend getaway type of camper, this one has quite a bit of room in it. So you're not going to feel super claustrophobic on a rainy day or something if you have to sit inside. All right, we're going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Salem FSX 167RBK here. We're going to start here on the door side of the RV and kind of spin our way around. So first things up, this one was ordered with the standard metal exterior. So they do have an optional fiberglass exterior called the Platinum Package. So if that interests you, talk with your salesperson about that. They'll be glad to go over that with you as well. But you got two different ways of ordering this FSX model. Right here, you have a little bit of storage compartment here. There is solar prep here on the side for a portable solar panel. So you could do that, or you could opt in for the solar panel system that goes on the roof from the RV manufacturer. They do have that as well. Power awning, LED light strip built in close to the body up there. Has adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff purposes. You also have a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Now looking down here, you can see you have one of your 4 heavy-duty scissor jacks. It's a double entrance step to get you in and out of the RV. It's a traditional hover style step rated for 300 pounds. Single axle unit. It has drum brakes, easy lube hubs, 6 lug wheels, basically steel wheels. I would definitely make sure you have a brake controller in your car to control the brakes of the RV. That's very important. Traditional RV entry door and screen door. Does have the window in it, you can see there. Have the large folding entry handle here. Next to that is also your model number. That's where they usually located at on most RVs. So if you're out shopping and looking around, check that area so you can let your salesperson know what you liked. That big picture window overlooking your campsite area here. Now there's a little advertisement sticker there talking about that TV antenna being King Wi-Fi prep setup. Also the enclosed removable underbelly panels as well. Back here in the corner, we have a 110 volt mini fridge. Just down below that, you also have a gas line hookup, so you could plug in a portable grill of some sort and tap into your system if you want. On around to the back here, we have spare tire mounted to the traditional 4-inch square tube bumper. A lot of people like to store their dump hose in that bumper. There's little end caps on it, so you could do that if you wanted to. Outside utility shower here, hot and cold water back here. It's a nice little feature to have. Also, black tank flush to basically rinse out your toilet tank when you're done using it. Just up above there is pre-prep for the Furrion observation camera. If you want aftermarket, you can put a backup camera on the rear of the RV. That will allow you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into your campsite. I would definitely recommend that. It's a nice safety feature to have. Doesn't cost a huge amount of money to do. Looking on around to this side here, just above the running light, you have your cable inlet. So if you go to a campground that does have cable, you could plug in right here. Also, again, you have that TV antenna up top. So looking up here at the roof real quick, you can see plumbing stack vent, TV antenna, roof vent. There's even prepping for solar up here if you do their prep package. So I would definitely talk with your sales guy about the solar and stuff like that if that interests you. But a few different things up here you got to get up here, maintain and inspect and keep up with from time to time. Very important. Looking down below here, you have your dump area. So you have your gray and black all dump out of one area right here. Also the hot and cold low point water drains. And again, you can see that enclosed underbelly down there. 6-gallon gas water heater. Opening up the door here, you can see we have a 1 1/16 drain plug in the lower middle. And then you have the pressure relief valve in the top center there. Relieve the pressure before you try to drain it. Very important. Detachable power cord here, stretching out probably 25 feet roughly. It again is detachable, so it's easy to just roll up and throw into the compartment. You don't have to try to shove it back in the little hole like some of the pull-out cords. Just in front of the wheel here, you have your freshwater gravity fill to fill up your freshwater tank if you need to take water with you. Just down below that is your city water inlet. So if you're going to a campground that has water already, got their own little hookup, just need a hose, plug it in, you got pressure. Make sure you do get a water pressure regulator. That's pretty important so you don't over pressurize the system. Just down below in front of the tire under the bottom here is the freshwater tank drain. It's a little cap you just remove to drain it out. And you have your furnace exhaust out right there. And just above the window is your stove exhaust. So if you're in there cooking and you're trying to blow out all that smoke, make sure you come out here and open the flapper. Now here's the other side of the storage compartment here. And again, it does go all the way across. There's not a lot of room, maybe for some fishing poles and stuff right here. But you got a little bit of area here. And again, those do go inside through that front cabinet door. The baggage doors are held up by a little bit of magnetic holder here. On the front corner here, you have some very important informational stickers we're going to pop up here for you. The very first one here popping up is the main production data sticker. This has your production date on it, VIN number, axle size, but most importantly here, gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number, very important. Next is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker. This tells you what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it. Next, cargo carrying capacity sticker here, basically telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross weight on the first sticker. Again, don't do that. And last but not least, tire sticker. This right here is telling you tire size, but most importantly, cold tire pressure. Very important to make sure you maintain the tire pressure on the RV properly. If you let the pressure drop too low, the tires cannot handle the weight of the RV properly and they could blow out easier. So again, make sure you maintain that tire pressure. Also, good idea to torque your lug nuts to the proper torque spec from time to time. Again, RVs get a lot of side load on them, so they do sometimes twist loose a little bit. So you want to make sure you check that every now and then. Up front here, this one was ordered with the manual tongue jack. You could do an optional power tongue jack. Talk with your sales guy if that interests you. 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains, 7-way Bargman wiring plug. There's also a battery disconnect back here. Room for 1 or 2 batteries, depending on what you want to do. Comes with 0 from the RV maker. Will come with 1 from Couch's RV Nation if you purchase from them. If you want a second one, talk with your salesperson. Now, if you do their optional solar package, I believe it does come with a battery if you do that from the RV manufacturer. Again, talk with the sales guy about it. They'll go over that with you, but none unless you do the solar package or purchase from Couch's RV Nation like you should. 20-pound propane bottle here. Quick and easy to change those out at most gas stations or hardware stores and stuff like that. And then you have a really nicely rounded front. So it is sloped back pretty well. It's not your traditional square flat front. So hopefully it's going to be a little bit better aerodynamic. And you have a lower diamond plate again. All right, guys, thanks for taking the time to check out my RV videos. We're going to be pumping out a lot more on these new 2023s as they roll in. Thanks again.